Welcome to another Onio Way planning video. I'm trying out a new style right now. If you've been a viewer of my videos in the past, I usually am talking with my hands and talking in real time of filming, but that has gotten a little bit harder as my busy lifestyle has changed. So we are now going to be doing a voiceover style. And as you can tell by the title, we are doing a monthly planning video. So I plan in a 6-ring personal size agenda, and you can get it from Cloth and Paper, the cover there. I'm just kind of flipping through my planner right now and grabbing some essentials. Got this cute little drawer that's under my desk. That is super handy. So just grabbed a pen, just a black pen and a red pen. And I'm going to cross off the months that we've already done because I realized I haven't done that yet for the year. So I wanted to do that. And that little flap always gets in my way when I'm planning. So I'm grabbing a paperweight, and that's the perfect solution to make sure that does not get in the way when you're trying to flip your pages. So now I'm going to my tab. That is my schedule tab. So I just flipped that over, and it's a cute little picture of my son. He's amazing. And then I flipped it again, and this is the month of May. So this was my May spread. It was a good spread. I liked it, but I'm going to be using that to refer to when planning for June. So I just flipped to June, and I don't use the goals section any longer. I just haven't found it to be useful. So I'm going to pick a sticky note. These are my supplies that I'll be using. So I'm grabbing a sticky note, and I'm just going to kind of cover that up. And I like to use it for basically to-do lists. And these are some awesome sticky notes from Cloth and Paper. I really love them because they're textured. They have a great little feeling on the paper. So just grabbing this color right here, and I'm going to place it on there, and I'm going to write down some to-dos. I like to refer to the monthly layout because I usually have some notes written down in pencil that I just jot down throughout any time of year. And so I'm just referring back to that to make sure any notes that are written there are written on this sticky note. Okay, time to plan my month. First is to kind of erase the notes I no longer need. And then we'll get started on just kind of going through my normal routine of planning. And the first step for my normal routine of planning is basically to put in all of my bills. I use the red pen to write down all of my bills because bills just feel like they should be the color red to me because they're due, and they're always due. And this is where I like to look back at my May month, and I'm seeing when the due dates are. So I write down when all my bills are due so I know when to either manually take money out of my account to pay that bill or know that it's automatically coming out of my account, whichever way I have the bill set up. And I decided I need another highlighter. So I went back to my stash there, and I grabbed a green highlighter and a very bright, like neon yellow one. And I'm using the green one to kind of mark my paydays. So I'm going to put the green underneath, and then I have a little mini icon sticker that I'm going to use to put over it. And those are my paydays for the month, and then I added the first one of May. My stash of stickers here. I've got lots of stickers that I'm going through. This year has really been a year that I've been enjoying using stickers in my planning. It's also a little bit more time consuming, so if you need a very efficient, quick planning routine, I would limit your stickers that you're going to use because it just takes time to kind of get them out and peel them off and stick them on when you can just write it with a pen. In the past, I used to just like make a money sign on when my paydays were, but anyway. So I'm pretty excited. Like the month of June is not super busy. We have a couple fun things coming up, but overall, like I don't have a ton of appointments. I have a son. For those who may be new here, I work full time, and I'm also a mom to a 3-year-old. And my husband also works full-time, and he's in the military currently. So we have a pretty busy week just because we're both working and our son's at daycare. But overall, it's not like my son's in sports or any extracurriculars yet at 3 years old. So there's nothing extra like that we have to currently plan around. So it makes the weeks and the months a little bit less hectic than what some of my friends have. As you can see, I'm grabbing more stickers right now just to add some additional color-ish to my planning. Like, this isn't a very big pop of color. It's the Cloth and Paper Cortado color, and the sticker I just pulled out is their bar sticker, which is a raised bar sticker, and I really like the texture of it. And I'm using this to mark a vacation that we're taking. It's a little mini vacation. We don't live far from Virginia Beach, so we're going to be driving there to check it out for the weekend. And so I'm just kind of using the stickers to mark this. And oh my gosh, I decided I was going to use this raised sticker no matter what because I really wanted to use it. So I'm going to cut it. And you can watch as I go through this process, but I don't recommend it. It doesn't look that great. And in the end, I regretted doing this, but it is what it is. And trying to take that sticker off of the paper was just going to rip it. So I was like, I'm going to just embrace this for the month. And that's the decision I made. And I swear I've made this decision before with these. And I had the same feeling. So I just need to listen to my gut and not do this next time. But so I recommend just keeping the sticker as is and finding it to fit. For me, it never quite fit. So I might have to use it in a different spread. But for my monthly, it doesn't quite fit unless I were to put it vertical. But I just don't have anything I feel like that I need to write down on my planner that's every week that I could use the vertical for, because I keep my work planning separate. So everything in this planner is going to be personal. So vacations, people visiting, bills, holidays, and any appointments that need to be made. That's going to be going on in this planner. Anything for work, I definitely keep separate. And we have like a digital system for planning. Now, I used to combine it because I was hybrid or remote, but I work for the government and we are now in person. So everything I need to do is just at work. I don't need to write it in my personal planner, because if I were to schedule like an appointment or something, there's not as much flexibility. So I just have to try and schedule it outside of work hours, or I know I'll have to take the day off. The second thing I'm using these raised stickers for is I have a friend visiting, so I'm very excited that she's visiting for the weekend. I haven't seen her in a while, so she's coming with her now 2 children. So I think she's brave. She has a 3-year-old like me. I think maybe he's 2.5, and a brand new baby. Well, she might be like 6 months by the time they come. She's flying with them by herself. I'm just like, dang, girl, you are just built different. But I'm super excited for her to come and can't wait to cuddle the baby because I have baby fever. Right now I have one appointment that I'm writing down. I used that highlighter, that bright colored highlighter, and I just made a dot and then just wrote down the time of the appointment. And then I'm going to use these like circle stickers to put over dates. And I'm just marking Juneteenth. That's a day that we have off. It's a holiday, so we get to celebrate and mark that. And then I'm also going to mark Father's Day. And I'm just using that same highlighter to highlight Juneteenth and Father's Day so that my eye reads the actual holiday, because it's super small, the writing of it. Now I'm writing down birthdays. So any birthdays for the month, I just look back at my dates that I have them written down, and I make sure I write that person's birthday in by using a mini icon sticker, and then I just write their name next to it. Only one birthday in the month of June for my close friends and family. That's mainly who I write down for birthdays. And I have this list that I had from last month that I've decided needs to come back, and because I didn't accomplish it, unfortunately. And they're not like super important to-dos, just like reminders of like, you need to check on these and you should do this. So that's why they just didn't make the priority list last month. But since this month isn't super busy, I feel like I should be able to get to them, hopefully. But now I'm just adding a little bit of decor. So I had this sticker and I was like, I really want to use it. I love the line art. So I'm just putting it on my to-do list page. Decided I'm going to make that a little bit more fun. Now it's time to decorate the main spread, and I found these like faux wax seals. They're like plastic on Amazon, and I just think they're so pretty, so I'm using that to kind of put over that to-do list. I did the same thing in May, so I'm just doing it in June, except I have it in the top left corner, whereas in May I had it in the bottom right. So there's no like rhyme or reason to putting it in any spot. It's just where there's a blank space and where I decide I want to look at it for that month. I got this booklet of stickers also from Amazon, so I'm just grabbing some stickers I like. I've been playing with decorating with stickers, almost like scrapbooking in my planner, and I've had a lot of fun with it, but it is time consuming, so it's something that gets hard to make sure I have the time for the month to kind of plan it out, but I need to just prioritize it and do it. And I feel like, I don't know why I feel so busy compared to other people. Maybe I just shouldn't compare, but I just feel like I'm so busy, and then when I finally get time to like myself, it's late at night and I just want to veg out and watch an hour or so of TV and then go to bed. But when I can find the time in the middle of the day, I'll try and like film a video and enjoy my planning. And this may or may not be true, so if you have kids, let me know. But I have an only child, and I've been told like having an only child can be hard because they are just under your feet all day because they want the interaction. They need someone to play with, and they don't have any siblings. So I would love to give him a sibling. That's the goal someday. But right now he's an only child. So he is just attached to our hips, wants to do everything, and it makes everything take twice as long, and it's a little bit harder. I mean, it's great, but it's definitely a little bit harder. But right now all I'm doing is I'm switching my divider, putting the month of May back in where it's supposed to be, and putting the new divider back where it was supposed to be for June, so that I can flip right to my schedule section, and there you see, and then I flip again and it brings me to the month that I'm currently on, and then there's my June spread. So I really like it. I think the decor came out pretty good, not too much, which is great. And yeah, so that's basically my planning routine for the month of June, and thanks for joining me for another monthly planning video, and I'll see you in the next one.